Hello, Mega Tripper. This time you join me on a very special, very sweaty, very sultry stopover here in Manila, Philippines. Here's what's coming up on this episode of Mega Trip. Oh, it's going to be hard to get up from this one. I'll be honest, at the airport I cocked up my paperwork a little bit. I was absolutely the last person out through immigration, having got through all of that. Hey, look, there's some risks riding on the back of a motorbike, but I think they're pretty limited personally. I was offered Viagra within 5 minutes of getting there. I felt a little bit offended if I'm honest, but you know, I'll take it. Through the magic of editing, you now know more than I do about what's going to happen to me in the next few hours on this special bonus episode of Mega Trip. I've stopped here for less than 24 hours on my way through from Tokyo before I start to go and explore the Filipino islands. Never been to Manila before. Very interesting, very different, very hot, very sweaty. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it and you're going to like it. So join me on this special episode of Mega Trip here in the Philippines, in the capital, Manila. Wow, look at this place. First impressions, pretty top drawer. So all that's left for me to say is cue the music. So let's see what 80 quid gets you here in the Philippines in Manila. For this little layover. So, this will do, I think. Chuck my bag down here. So, what have we got? We have the classic double bed and a little chaise longue in the corner there. Not too bad at all. I've put my room key in as I'm trying to struggle with my bag so we can get some light on the situation. Not a bad flight here from Tokyo, but anyway, like I said, nice double bed, chaise longue, lamp, and a view of the city. Let's have a little look out the window, see what we can see. The view over downtown Manila, here in Makati, which is the kind of central business district, main tourist district as well, I guess. Nice, very nice desk. Probably won't have much time to do any editing here with your TV. Coffee, tea, glasses. One thing I do like about this hotel is they don't do bottled water, but they do water dispensing on every floor to be ecologically sound. Reduced plastic bottles, a little fridge there, mini bar. Unfortunately nothing in it, but you know, at least if you do bring any drinks back, you can keep them cold. Slippers, cupboard, me in the window, and a nice, very nice bathroom. Check out the shower. That might be well needed. And of course, the Southeast Asian window through to the bedroom. So not too bad for 80 quid, I don't think, for this little layover here in Manila. I think you'd probably get somewhere cheaper if you wanted, but we're in a good location, not far from the airport. One last thing to do, of course, is the old bed check. Let's see how that is. Oh, it's going to be hard to get up from this one, but I will. Well, the other thing that you get for your £80 a night here in Manila is this fantastic infinity pool looking out over the cityscape. Check this out. What an absolute contrast with the, frankly, luxury behind me that you can see up there. Look at this. Nice little bar and pool area. Some folks getting a swim. Absolutely perfect to cool off. It's about 39 degrees here today in Manila. A little bit sweaty, a little bit sultry, but I like it. All right, Mega Tripper, so you have seen the room. And this is the hotel lobby.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Fine, sir. Your luggage 920 every.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome, sir.
Very
What's
kind.
your country, sir?
UK.
Wow,
UK.
United Kingdom, Europe.
Yeah. First time in Manila.
Wow, welcome to the Philippines, sir. Manila.
Thank you so
My
much.
name is Glenn, sir. Glenn.
Ben. God.
Security guard in France. Love it.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Where is good to go get a beer?
Beer?
Beer, yeah.
Firefly, sir, up.
This one?
Yeah, Firefly.
Firefly.
Beer.
Perfect.
There's a rooftop bar.
Great.
Our rooftop bar will be open 5 p.m. until
5
2
p.m. I'll be back at 5 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you, Glenn. So, yeah, that's the hotel. Look, first impressions. I've never been to the Philippines before. I've never been to Manila before. You know what? I like it. I like it an awful lot. I'm just going to stop walking for a second because it's going to be quite noisy. I like it a lot. It's a crazy hot, sweaty Southeast Asian city, which is exactly what I like. I'll be honest, at the airport, I cocked up my paperwork a little bit. I was absolutely the last person out through immigration, having got through all of that. And even then, I was still at the hotel within an hour of the plane landing. So that is absolutely great. Lucky, as you know, I'm only here for a 24-hour layover. But you've seen the hotel now. I'll have a little mooch around. Let's go find a beer, see what we think of Manila. Whew. It is hot. Compared to Japan, it's probably a good 10 degrees hotter. I was wearing shoes. That idea has definitely gone from the brain. Now what I want to do is try and find a local little bar to have a beer, sit down, figure out some stuff for us to do together this afternoon, some things to see. Hey, who knows, maybe it'll just be the inside of bars, but we'll figure it out one way or another. Okay, so I'm just wandering around, kind of looking for, I guess, a bit of a locals bar, somewhere to sit and have a cold beer. The lovely doorman Glenn, he kind of sent me to, I think, somewhere probably a bit posher than I'm looking for. So, let's try and find a little locals bar somewhere, chill out, have a little refreshment. But yeah, wow, what does this place remind me of? I think the easy thing to say is Thailand. I'm sure in many ways it does remind me of Thailand. I think the people here are perhaps even nicer, even more friendly. Everyone's been jumping over themselves to give me a hand, to help me out. Even when we got to the airport, kind of got down to the taxi area, straight away security came over, asked for the license plate of our car, went and stood in the road, waited for the right car, waved it down. Really good impression so far. But I do need a beer, I do need a refreshment. This is the point I realised downtown Manila is going to be a nightmare to film in, as every single bar and venue has loud music playing, and that's not something you can do on YouTube for copyright. Anyway, I found myself a Red Horse at a beautiful 6.9% before heading on to explore the rest of the city. So yeah, I mean, look, at every step my preconceptions are being confirmed, I guess. I love this city. Everyone is very nice. But I've got a feeling it might be a little challenging to film here. 2 reasons. One, as I stumble over my 3 reasons. One, as I stumble over my words. Turns out some of the beer was quite strong. 2, it's very noisy. I'm alright with that. Doesn't make for a great video, so I might have to get the little clip mic out. And 3, the one thing I know about the Philippines, being very unprepared, is they love music. There's music everywhere. They're big singers, big musicians. Every single place I've been into so far has been playing music, which makes it very hard to film videos for YouTube. If you don't know, you have copyrighted material in the background. It gets you demonetized. So it's going to be a challenge, but damn, so far, so good. I mean, check this guy out. Thank you so much, sir. Have a nice day. here, I've not even been here an hour, and people cannot do enough to hold doors open for you, welcome you, ask how they can help, and not with their hand out, nothing like that. So far, so good. Anyway, I'm going to try and find another bar, because apparently I need another beer, maybe grab a little bit of food, come up with some kind of game plan as I try not to get run over by the taxi pulling up here. Woo. All right, okay, this looks interesting. Maybe, thank you so much there, being up here. Maybe I've hit the right spot. Okay, it looks like some shiny lights up here. All right, so I'm gonna try and head to a little locals market. I have picked myself up a moto taxi. So let's see how that goes. Hello, Dom. Hi. Thank you. And away we go. So if you want to get around any big city, it's the best way to do it on the back of a bike. What's your name, my friend? Pardon? Denmark. Nice to meet you, I'm Dom. Let me give you a tip for driving me around. Thank you. Oh yeah, I can't keep the helmet. No, okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Bye bye. Woo. Right, try to stay on the bike. Sometimes when you're in a busy city where the traffic's mental, actually it's not too mental today because it's Sunday, but tomorrow, Monday, it will be. One of the best things to do, easiest way to get around is moto taxi. Any big city will have an app you can use. You can add your credit card, super safe, super secure. Hey, look, there's some risks riding on the back of a motorbike, but I think they're pretty limited personally. The locals manage to do it every single day. Why can't we? Anyway, come to a little market, come and have a little wander about, see what there is. I am the only white face here, so let's see how it goes. Okay, so let's check out what this market is like. A couple of kilometres, let's say, from the Makati area, the main, I guess, CBD, Central Business District, downtown. Let's have a little look. Lots of fish and what looks like curries. And how can I miss this guy here? Hello, Mr. Cockerel. I feel like he may well fuck you up if you get on the wrong side of him. It's a very much a locals kind of place here. Burgers and chips and pizzas. Absolutely ubiquitous. I'm not gonna lie, I've had a couple of comments already. Had a couple of people not smile back when I give them a smile, but I'm going to go into the main market area and see how we do. I may have to call it a day. Hello. Hello. How are you? Lots of produce, rice, of course. So you imagine in the West, you don't really get this kind of choice. Hello, how are you? Majoritively really, really nice people. Veggies, meat nicely chilled, fish nicely chilled. Woo. I've got a sneaking suspicion that it is going to.
Hi vlog, welcome to my guys. So we are here at Barangay Puerto Pilar in the Philippines. So this is my business, my vegetable.
Ah, wonderful.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, brother. My name's Dom. What's your name, brother?
Tom?
Dom.
Tom, my name's Jerry.
Hey, Jerry, how you doing? I thought I'd come and have a little look around.
Are you from Russia?
No, from England.
Oh, England.
Yeah, very much not Russia. But yeah, making a little vlog, so I thought we'd see
From
what's
England?
From England, yeah.
Yeah, I know the accent of England.
Yeah.
Like United Kingdom, you know.
Yeah. United Kingdom, exactly.
Yeah.
United Kingdom.
United Kingdom. Yeah.
So this market, this is your stall?
Yeah, this is my store.
And this market is famous for food and.
Yeah, we like to put it here. Like we have a fresh fish, right?
Yeah.
And then we have a vegetable, and then the pork, you know, meat, some
All your
some
choice.
beef,
And cookies, I
Yeah,
saw.
the cookies, the fresh cookies.
Fresh cookies.
Homemade. Yeah.
Absolutely great. Well, lovely to meet you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, mate.
I'll see you around.
Yeah, see you around,
mate.
mate.
See you around, brother. Thank you for being so nice. So, like I said, people very, very friendly. Obviously happy to be on the blog. Some are, some maybe not so much. Loads of different produce. The smell, you can't really smell it. Some markets that you go to, particularly in Asia, they have a funky smell. Here, really not. It's obviously very clean, cute little animals living off the land. What else do we have? Vegetables, meat, fish. Wow. Woo. So yeah, very much off the tourist troll and map, but still lots of lovely people here. Hello, brother. Lots of lovely people here. This feels very, very different to the Makati district. I didn't film too much there for a variety of reasons, like I said, music being one. And then when I got into kind of the bar area, there were, ubiquitously sex workers, street hawkers. I was offered Viagra within 5 minutes of getting there. I felt a little bit offended, if I'm honest, but I'll take it. But I think it's worth, particularly if you've only got a short time in this kind of city, get out a little bit, look a little bit around, see what else is going on. I've just seen a clothes stall over here. I doubt they'll have my size, but again, very much where you can go to get your local bits and pieces and whatever you need. Well, Mega Tripper, you know me, I can't resist a boat. So yeah, that's right, you've caught me kayaking around an infinity pool here in the Philippines, in Manila. That's it for this episode of MegaTrip. I hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please make sure you click that subscribe bell. It costs you nothing. It really, really does help the channel. And of course, please like the video if you like the video here in noisy Manila. And leave me some comments. Tell me what else you want to see, what you liked, what you didn't like. I really, really appreciate all the feedback. But that's it from me. So all that's left for me to say is keep traveling, and I'll see you next time here on MegaTrip.